Hey, I'm Austin Cook. I'm PGA Tour golfer, former Razorback golfer, and Jonesboro native, Arkansas native. I think college golf for me was a time of growing, a time of discipline. I was a pre-med major as well as playing a college sport, so I learned a lot of life lessons as far as time management, being very disciplined and very motivated in the work that you're doing on and off the golf course. And I think that's just really helped carry into life as far as relationships that I've formed on the golf course, or activities that I'm doing outside of golf. Just being very well-rounded. I think the sport of golf teaches a lot of character. It teaches a lot about just life lessons. It's a frustrating game, and you can learn to either control your anger, or you can let your anger control you. And I think the golf has helped me in that aspect of my life. Golf's been in my family, and golf's been something that I've loved to do, since I was small. I don't remember. My dad took me out to the golf course when I was 2 with him. And one thing that was important to my dad was raising my brother and I on a golf course. And we were fortunate enough to be able to do that. We lived out at Ridge Point for, I guess, probably since '95. So I was one of those little kids driving the golf cart down to the clubhouse and probably wrecking it and getting in trouble. But golf's been in my family. My grandfather, so my dad's dad, was he played professionally, and he was a club pro in Minnesota. So it's just been an important sport in our life. It's given a lot to me as a junior, but I feel like Arkansas has a lot to give to the sport, and I don't think we're quite taking advantage of what we have. And I really like to see us be able to compete against the surrounding states more, and put out a lot more kids, because we have a lot of talent and we have a lot of great courses and access to a lot of great facilities, and I feel like we can really grow the game of golf in the state. I would like to put on a great event for the juniors. I would like for them to remember the tournament, remember activities that happened, remember maybe some conversations that happened, and I would be an open book. I think it's kind of going back to helping create the next generation of golfers from the state. I think any questions that they may have, I'm looking forward to answer, or any whether that's how you course management, or even what the next step is going from junior golf to college golf, getting these kids into a college program somewhere. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna be like most kids and just say Tiger. I mean, in that generation, in that age, I was 10 when he was kind of really getting going in the early 2000s. And, of course we had Daly. But I think, most people were looking up to Tiger. Humility, humbleness. There's this game gives, but it takes. You got to be able to ride the waves, take advantage of the good times, and grow in the bad or the tough times. A lot of people see what the tour wants you to see as far as the lives that a lot of these guys live, and it's not a reality for a lot of players. And you just gotta kind of take the punches as they come, and move on to the next shot. The faster you can move on, and this kind of goes with life, the faster you can move on from an adversity, learn from it, and move on. A shot you hit in the water, the faster you can forget about that and move on to the next step, and trust the process, and trust the work you've put into it, the better you'll be. I never really thought this would happen. I've never seen myself, growing up, junior golf, you always wanted, you're like, oh, I want to play professional. I want to play professional. The dream of that happening never really was like a reality or feasible until post-college. I mean, I didn't win in college. I played all 4 years at Arkansas. Never won, had a couple, second place finishes, so I didn't really believe that it was something that could happen. But, by the grace of God and some things that happened in my life, I made it to, my dream. And I'm looking forward to having my name on this event just as hopefully kind of like a tangible thing for these kids, in junior golf. Like, it's hard, but your dreams can happen. And just giving back to the community and seeing these kids hopefully get on to college and then, go on to professional golf, whether that's, what level. I'm excited that my name, a tournament that they came to may have, helped them get to that next stage. I mean, honestly, it's something I hadn't dreamt or thought about yet, but, just off the top of my head, yeah, I think just the whole experience. Hopefully, they just enjoy their time. We put on a great tournament for them. It's competitive. I'm looking forward to seeing these kids coming down the stretch, 16, 17, 18, how they play the holes under pressure, and like, especially the last few groups, somebody has a chance to win, and seeing the kids fight and compete. Hey guys, I'm Austin Cook, and I'm excited to announce a partnership between me and the ASGA to present the Austin Cook Elite Junior Golf Tournament.